Welcome back to Tomb Raider Tuesday. I am your host Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone, and now we are beginning the Tibetan stages. Starts off with the Tibetan Foothills, and as soon as you hit the ground, you're going to want to be ready to take out some bird, because there be eagles, and these eagles are pretty damn tough. These eagles are like the eagles in any Far Cry game you've ever played. They're pretty damn bad. So, this is where the stages start to get a little bit more obnoxious. Rather nasty puzzles and rather nasty pitfalls. They're basically trying to catch you with your pants down. So, our first challenge. We are going to have to slide down this slope, but as you can see, snowballs ahead. What we're supposed to do is we can either avoid those snowballs by kind of jumping past them, but there's another way. I'm going to save before I do this, though. I'm going to save because this is something that is very easy to get wrong. So as soon as I drop, them things start rolling. You blast out this hole in the cliff, and there is a snow leopard already ready to mess with your day. But for your troubles, you get some automatic pistol clips, which are nice. So that has gotten us out of that trap there, but we're not quite done yet. And this is actually probably going to be a pretty ammo use heavy run, mainly because there are some pretty nasty enemies in this stage, ones that can really light you up and mess with your day. Just make sure you avoid that next round of snowball boulders. They will kill you. They are not quite the fluffy, beautiful things that you would imagine. They are meant to symbolize an avalanche. So I put a poll up, and for anybody who knows this game, knows that this stage has a couple different ways it could go. This is a stage that's pretty heavy on snowmobile use. But the thing is you can also make it out without using the snowmobile. You can do an on-foot run. So I didn't really get any response back on my little Reddit poll about that, so I'm afraid that I'm just going to have to make the decision, and what I'm making the decision to do is an on-foot run, just because I really kind of hate having to mess with the damn snowmobiles. Alright, coming out here, there's a couple of Boyds. They kind of hover a little obnoxiously in the air there. Oh, there we go. No, you don't. Piss off. Screw you, birdie. And our goal is to get over to that hut. But we're going to have to go about it a little bit of a long route. Now, there are a couple ways that this could be done. One way is just by turning around and dropping down the cliff safely. That looks like it's got its own dangers. To be honest, I don't really have much option here. This looks like a little bit safer of a spot to drop onto. Lost a little bit of health on that drop, but no bigs. Alright. Yeah, that jump is way too big for us to make on our own. I'm trying to see if there's any way that we can do this a little bit more simply here. Cannot make that jump horizontally across the cliff. It's just not going to happen. We've got to be proper thoughtful about this. Honestly, I think the best way to proceed is just go ahead and dive into the water. There aren't going to be any enemies in the water here. We don't need to worry about that sort of thing. But we do have to find our way out. And I believe that works like this. Yeah, there's that ladder you can climb upwards that'll take you back up to the start of the stage, or the start of this area here. But I don't think that's the way we want to go. There's no items down here in the water to pick up, nothing of that sort of nature. We just got to try and find a proper place to pull up. So I don't think we involve this side of the little beast river here. Where do we go? Back here, maybe? No, there's nothing back here. I'm gonna pop a flare just for flare's sake. Alright, so, yeah, I guess we don't do anything of that nature. We are down at the bottom, though, so this has got to be a good place to start from, at least. Yeah, nothing I can do here. I just go ahead and climb back up, I guess. Center myself so Lara gets her feet in there. And just climb back up to where we were a second ago. So where do I get across here? That's an interesting question. I guess we could get down there. But then how do we get up? You know what, I'll just figure that shit out. You toss the flare just because I don't want to have a flare death. Alright. This gets me up a little bit higher. I don't think I can make that jump. That jump doesn't look makeable. Maybe I can climb up here. Oh, there does appear to be a cave of some description here, so... Alright, that's where I was supposed to go, I guess. Okay, just kind of figuring out the stage. I mean, I do watch a playthrough of the stage just a little bit before I begin it. Just, you know, kind of refresh my mind, but details do get lost. Excuse me. Details do get lost. So, yeah, I guess I'm going down to that little cliff door there. Just kind of shimmy this away. And that's perfectly safe. Okay, we're good there. Just be ready to pull your pistols out. And now we've got this sort of problem to deal with. We got these spikes, yo. So, gotta be careful about that. I think the best way to proceed here is to head to the, not that quite far left there, Lara. Thank you. Damn jerky things. And just kind of, ooh, got tore up there. Bearing to the left is a little bit of a good idea there, but yeah, just gotta be real careful about that. Alright, so that puts us in a little bit better of a spot up here. Just hop up onto this, hop up there, be ready for anything. Be ready for anything. Anything isn't happening yet, though. Okay, so we're here. Can't really do anything here, I'm afraid. Alright, let's figure this one out. Oh. Why, there's a way down over here. Okay. Sensible. Slide on down. And we're in a room full of icicles hanging from there. Ice stalactites. Alright, so far so good. Doesn't look like there are any more icy spiky things on this cave here. in this cave, I should say. It's going to be a little bit of a long one. As I'm doing the on-foot route, it can take a bit longer, but it's also a little bit easier on my nerves. Alright, so now I'm in a decent position. Okay. Alright, so that's not a sliding slope there. But I do feel like we have to make a certain jump. Yeah, okay. Alright. Looks like we can make it across there, so I'm going to just go ahead and carefully step my way over here just in case any of these are sliding cliffs. Almost looks a bit like there's ammo clips here. Oh, that looks like a super slider. Come on. Nope. Okay, we're safe. Alright, so that puts me right here. And I should definitely be able to jump across to that. Just bear a little bit to the right. Jump, and yay, landed right on where the med pack is. Alright, so the next part of things... oops, bird. Be careful, the birds can knock you off of this here. I'll just, no, I guess I'll just deal with the bird. Come on. Flip and do it already. Bring that shit. He did. Okay. Things are not beginning greatest. So, theoretically, I should be able to just jump onto that. It's really hard to tell at this point in the game which parts of the things are, safe to stand on. So I'm just going to drop a save here. Just going to save. And let's see if we can hop onto this. Yes, we can. Alright, so I'm going to get some big gun ready here. I'm gonna bust out the M16, because this is going to be where I want to pile in quite a bit of damage. You know what, let's just take a look at our ammo pools. We seem to be doing okay, actually, with the Uzis. M16 ammo, yeah, there's only really one other place in the game I'm going to use it. And it's coming up soon enough. So we're just going to go ahead and take advantage. Now then. As soon as we get up top of this slope here, we're going to have dudes. And these dudes, they can do some damage. These are tougher dudes than you've been dealing with. These are tougher dudes than we've been dealing with this whole time. So be very cautious about things. And of course, here we have the snowmobile. I will get on the snowmobile just to start off the 23 Skidoo song. And I'm going to promptly dismount. I don't like using the snowmobile. It's very hard to control. And it can be a lot more dangerous than just, working your way around normally. So up here is the stone dragon. This is the other side of the grating that we were on earlier. And that seems to have stopped the 23 Skidoo music. Let me put that shit back on. Nope. Doesn't turn back on. Okay, that's fine. Let me equip my autos. And I'll just kind of walk this way. The stage is laid out in such a fashion that you can foot this completely. It is absolutely positively optional if you prefer just to run it rather than dealing with all the ins and outs of being on a sled. Alright, that guy's down. You're a little bit more exposed to enemies, but it's not really that bad, honestly. Although if you were riding through on your thing, then you would have been able to just run through that guy and completely destroy him without even drawing pistols. But I'm not worried about that right now. I am honestly not worried about any of that rubbish. So here's a big room that's sort of a puzzle for the snowmobile. There's all this crap all around, these ramps that you'd have to worry about. I don't like to deal with that shit. I'm not too thrilled at the idea of dealing with that kind of thing, so instead I'm just going to come over this way. Oops. That's okay, nothing here that I can't surmount. And I'll try to explain as I go that the idea was you would get your snowmobile over to that far side of the room through all the ramps that you've done and whatnot, and then you'd have to come over here and pull those blocks aside in order to jump into that tunnel. Balls to that, I say. Gonna be a couple snow leopards out here. Perfect. And here's a spot that a lot of folks would throw their hands up and say, oh man, you have to have the snowmobile, it's absolutely mandatory. It's not. You can do this on foot. This entire stage can be done on foot. It's just, you gotta know what you're looking for. So, get on to the very edge here. Alright, and that's a safely standable block. Just jump over and grab, and there we go. Had we missed that, well, it's a long way down. You would not be making it out of that. Just be cautious. You're going to encounter enemies. Enemies that you were meant to mow through on the scooter. Alright, this is one of the rooms where some enemies can spawn, but they don't spawn yet. Just careful walk up here, leap across, shouldn't need to grab. And just kind of keep your eyes ahead. Make sure that you're not about to fall into anything. So there's a door. There's a door that... did I fail to find a switch to open the door? Did I do something retarded? I may very well have done something like that. Okay, no. It's over there. Okay, so the switch for that door is on the other side. That's fine. I can do that. Just careful positioning. And this time we just toying around. Ooh, ooh. Heart almost stopped there. Fuck! Okay. Well, thankfully I saved. Yeah, that's where you gotta be cautious. It's just as dangerous on the snowmobile. Don't be mistaken into thinking it's not just as dangerous on the snowmobile. It's actually a little bit more dangerous. Here I have a bit better control of where I'm going. Alright, so back over here, make the same exact leap as we did before. Right up on the corner. Just a hop and a jump. No you don't. Damn it. God almighty. Let's try that again, shall we? Mercy, mercy, mercy. Alright, alright, alright. Need to go pick up some bread for some sandwiches. I'm not going to talk about my shopping list. That bores you all to tears, I'm sure. Alright. Let's try this again. Properly positioned. Again I do that shit. Why? Don't save. I've made this mistake before where I was in the Temple of the Serpent or whatever, and I was on the longest possible drop you can have, and instead of loading the game, I saved right before I splatted onto the concrete. That would have completely ruined the... If such a thing happens here, that's gonna ruin not just my day, but the playthrough. I would rage quit. Alright, this time, not try to change my trajectory midair. There we go. Have faith in the jump you just made. Save the jump you just made. Alright. So I don't think there's any more wildlife until the next bit. You are going to be killing dudes. There's a lot more dudes to kill in this game than animals, but there are still animals to kill. So I'm going to pop a flare here. Pop a flare just to kind of be kept aware of what's going on around me. 20 flipping minutes in and we haven't made any real stage progress. Way to go, Solanus Dracone. I might have to split this one up into parts. Alright, some lovely little grenades here. We will start to have use for those in the not-too-distant future. And it is up here that we should go. Alright, and right in the wall there, you can easily miss it, is the switch. The lever that opens up that door. Alright, so I prefer to use the M16 in this situation because these guys that are about to spawn, we can see them from a much greater distance. See, he didn't even detect me. Just kind of pick your way carefully through. Yeah, Lara's gonna see him well before he sees me. Alright, yep, he's dead. Good, good. M16, really good weapon. Really, really good weapon. And he's got some more clips for it, which is lovely. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Slowly approach. Leap across. This guy looks to have shotgun shells on him. Nope, it's a med kit. Great. Let's just go ahead and save this little bit of progress. Beautiful. And up here, this would be a place where you would have to park the snowmobile. Possibly. Nope, you just ride it straight on through. Okay. And let's see. Okay, yeah, we're going to have a couple guys coming over the hills, so I think Uzis would be it. This is the straightaway, which you could get over a lot faster if I was on the snowmobile, but I don't mind doing the running. He did. Did he drop anything? No, he didn't. Okay. Have them ooze ready. Oozy. Oh, another one. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Woo! Adrenaline. This guy don't drop nothing. This guy don't drop nothing. Y'all some bitches. Okay, so here's a little bit of a departure point. To get across that jump, you definitely need the snowmobile. But that does not mean you cannot make it across on foot. Alright, so the first thing we're going to notice is the presence of the Jade Dragon. I'm going to pick that up. As soon as we pick that up, that spawns a couple of snow leopards on the ledge we were just on. Yep. And that's got him running back and forth. He's not going to come out too damn easily. We don't have to deal with this right now. I just choose to. Alright, y'all gonna be like that. Y'all gonna be like that. You wanted some. Okay. Back on with what we were doing. And I would have to say that if I were to break this up into a couple episodes, because this is going to be a long one, then this would be about where I break it up. And I think I'll try that. So the next episode is going to be out in about an hour from the release of this one. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone. Thank you for watching.